The day-to-day life changes dramatically. We never quite know what a typical day is going to be. There is no such thing in animal sheltering. So we just get really used to sort of being ready to take whatever comes in and get really used to being flexible. The care that goes into our animals, we take in nearly 3,000 animals a year. And we are able to do so through diligent spay-neuter efforts. Right now we're in the middle of starting a transport relationship. We've been doing it since July, where we take dogs from shelters in southern parts of the country where they are still experiencing overcrowding. But we also have our spay-neuter voucher program that helps people who need assistance getting their animals fixed. We also have a foster care and volunteer program that's very rigorous. Our foster volunteers take the most vulnerable animals that we have that are not going to thrive in a stressful shelter environment and welcome them into their home to help provide care until they're strong enough and ready for adoption. We also do humane education and outreach, so we have tours here at the shelter where Girl Scout troops or schools can come and learn about the animals and how to be responsible pet owners and how to give back. We'll go to schools and organizations and do that as well. We are actively involved in our legislature if there are laws that are coming up that are relevant to us that we feel we should have a voice in. We also try to be a hub for resources for people so that they can take good care of their pets. We have a fast track Dogs Day Out program where people from the community, 18 and over, can come, fill out a brief application, and they can sign an adoptable dog out for the day. We provide a tote bag with some treats and water and poop bags and toys, and they can go for the day and have an adventure. Our biggest program obviously is our adoption program. So people come in if they can't keep their pets anymore for various reasons. All the animals get vetted. If they're not spay-neutered, they get fixed. They're up to date on shots. Any medical issues that need attending to, we take care of. We spend over $200,000 a year just on veterinary care. They all are tested behaviorally. They're all microchipped. And we work with our adopters and our staff to find good homes and good matches. We believe in open adoption. There's a lot of research that shows that just because you go and do a home check or vet checks or references and make the process really challenging, there's no research that shows that those are better pet owners, better homes. So we believe in a conversation. People come in and fill out a pre-adoption survey. It's pretty much like a matchmaking survey. We get information about who they are, what their lifestyle is like, and what they hope for in a pet. And then we use that as a tool to match with the profiles of the animals that we have. If there is a concern or we do have a special needs animal, then we will go above and beyond to make sure landlord checks, references, or veterinary references are completed. But we let it be a case-by-case scenario. But we are really careful to make sure we have those good conversations. Sometimes, as much as we may want something, it's not fair to the animal. So I say if you can stop for a second and make sure you're putting the animal first. So you may come in and fall in love, but remember that you want to make sure that the animal you pick is happy and comfortable in your environment. Dogs are a huge commitment. It's hard to have a job, go to school, and have a social life, and have time for your dog. Just like our animals here, we try to judge every animal as an individual, so we do the same with people that come in. If you're not sure about the time commitment or you just really want to be able to connect with an animal, do our Fast Track Dogs Day Out program. It's a great way. Come in, help in the shelter. You can get exposure to animals, you can help us, you can help pets, and you can sort of get that feel for yourself of being around animals. We have an open facility, so people can come in during our business hours and browse our adoption rooms. We don't do visits just to allow people to interact with the pets. They have to be serious about considering adoption. We really believe people need to meet the animal outside of the kennel. Their behavior can radically change, positive or negative. And then if it feels like it's a good fit, if there's a dog involved and someone's adopting a dog, we do a dog-to-dog visit. We make sure that everybody in the family is on board and a good fit. Then we have a contract and an adoption fee that's completed. Before the animal goes home, they see the vet. They're vetted, microchipped, spayed and neutered, and up to date on shots. We really believe in anything that we can do to educate, facilitate, and promote and strengthen the positive animal-human bond. I think any of us who've had a pet or have had experience with a pet know the joy and companionship that their unconditional friendship brings. And I think rescue pets are unique. They've been through a lot. Their resiliency is pretty amazing. We really just believe there's a lot of research out there that shows having healthy relationships with animals actually increases our health. It can reduce stress. It can make us happier. It gets us outside, it connects us to other people, and there's something to be said about that unconditional bond. I think a lot of people come here wanting to help and to rescue a pet, and then in turn find that they've been rescued themselves.